Let your mind gently drift into an alpha state. Relax. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Imagine it is a warm Thursday afternoon. You are in Greece, on the island of Santorini. You wander through the old town beneath the afternoon sun. A stone-paved street winds between white buildings glowing beneath the Greek sky. You walk slowly, taking in everything around you. The stones beneath your feet still carry warmth from the afternoon sun. Blue shutters frame the windows. Flowers spill from clay pots beside old wooden doors. A cat sleeps comfortably on a set of stone steps, stretched out in a patch of sunlight. The scent of fresh bread drifts through the warm air from somewhere nearby. A conversation floats down from an open window above. You run your fingertips lightly across a whitewashed wall as you walk. The surface feels warm beneath your hand. One street leads to another. A staircase rises between two buildings. A small shop displays handmade ceramics outside its door. For a moment, the sea appears between the rooftops. Its deep blue color almost matches the sky above it. Then the street turns, and the view disappears behind the buildings. You continue walking. The buildings draw your attention again and again. There is something beautiful about the way they stand above the stone streets. The longer you wander, the more details you notice. A balcony covered with flowers. An old doorway worn smooth by time. A staircase disappearing between two white walls. You slow down naturally, enjoying the simple pleasure of exploring a place you have never seen before. A quiet feeling of happiness settles inside you. You stop for a moment and look around. And for a second, you simply enjoy the feeling of being here. A gentle breeze moves through the town. Somewhere nearby, glasses clink softly on a cafe table. A few people sit in the shade talking quietly. The sounds drift through the streets and become part of the afternoon around you. You continue wandering through the streets, allowing curiosity to choose the next turn. At some point, you realize you have completely lost track of where you are. The thought makes you smile. There is something enjoyable about following whatever catches your attention. Instead of deciding where to go next, you follow a narrow street, then a staircase, then another small street. Eventually, you notice a lane you almost would have walked past. Something about it immediately draws you in. You turn into it. The sounds of the town become softer. The lane narrows. Old buildings stand close together on either side. A small tree grows near the center of the lane, casting moving shadows across the stone pavement. You walk beneath its branches. A few steps later, the lane opens into a small hidden square. The stone pavement widens. Sunlight spills across the open space between the buildings. A handful of tables sit beneath the afternoon sky. Flower pots rest beside the walls. And there, tucked into the corner beneath the tree, is a cozy little café. You stop for a moment and take it all in. Years ago, places like this existed only in travel shows and photographs. And now you are here, walking through Santorini yourself, standing in a hidden square on a Greek island, looking at a little cafe tucked beneath a tree. For a moment, you simply enjoy the feeling of finding a place like this. The leaves above move gently. Conversations drift through the square in soft voices. The stone walls carry each sound through the warm afternoon air. You choose a table beneath the tree and sit down. The shade feels pleasant after the walk. The chair feels comfortable. From here, you can see the entire little square stretching between the old buildings. A waiter arrives with a glass of chilled white wine. You wrap your fingers around the stem. The glass feels cool in your hand. You take a sip. The wine is crisp and refreshing. Exactly what this warm afternoon calls for. You lean back slightly and take another sip of wine. The walk through Santorini has left a pleasant tiredness in your body. The kind that comes from spending hours exploring somewhere beautiful. You take a slow breath and look around the little square. Sunlight moves across the old walls. A quiet laugh drifts through the afternoon before fading into the distance. For a few minutes, you simply rest, sipping your wine, breathing in the warm air, taking in the beauty of the moment. You lift the glass and look across the little square. People pass through the sunlight before disappearing into the narrow streets beyond. Conversations drift softly between the old stone walls. The afternoon carries on around you at its own unhurried pace. You take another sip of wine and settle a little deeper into your chair. The pleasant tiredness from the walk remains in your body. The kind that comes from spending a beautiful day exactly the way you hoped you would. And as you sit there beneath the tree, watching life move through this hidden corner of Santorini, a quiet feeling settles inside you. The feeling that this afternoon will stay with you long after the vacation is over.